Andrey Rublev, the giant killer, here in Cincinnati.
If you search the name Andrey Rublev on the internet, you would discover that there are two people by that name. One is a renowned 15th century icon painter that produced masterpieces. The other is a rising tennis superstar and an artist in his own way, producing masterpieces with powerful displays on the court. In this video, we will focus on the latter as we look at 10 surprising facts about Ruby. Number 10. Playing tennis from an early age and his mother's influence. He began playing tennis at age 3. His idols growing up were Marat Safin and Rafael Nadal, whom he met in 2014 at Guillermo Vilas Academy in Mallorca. The Russian certainly comes from a sporting background. His father is a former professional boxer, while his mother is a professional tennis coach at the Spartak Tennis Club in Russia. Andrey's mother worked with tennis players such as Anna Kournikova. She is also the mother of Anna Arina Marenko, Rublev's older half-sister, and a former professional tennis player. Yes, it was because of his mother's interest in the sport that pulled Rublev to the court. Number 9. World number 1 ranked junior, Rublev debuted in Luxembourg at age 13, getting his first win in his second competition in Phoenix. The breakthrough win at the junior level was at the 2014 French Open Junior Singles, crushing Jaime Munar. In the same tournament, he and his partner Stefan Kozlov made it to the doubles semifinals before being knocked down by Frenchmen and future winners Benjamin Bonzi, Quentin Hallis. As a result of his exploits, Andrey became ITF Junior Player World number 1 on June 9, 2014, after winning the 2014 Junior French Open. In April of 2015, Rublev finished his junior career by winning the inaugural ITF Junior Masters in Chengdu, China. Yes, Rublev had a great start as a junior that led to his rise in the sport. Number 8. Overcoming a setback in 2018 and beating Roger Federer badly in 2019. After ending a breakthrough 2017 season with a run to the inaugural Next Gen ATP Finals Championship match, Rublev's hopes of continuing his rise up to the FedEx ATP rankings were derailed by injury in 2018. Rublev began the 2018 ATP Tour season in impressive form, reaching his second ATP Tour final at the Qatar ExxonMobil Open and back-to-back quarterfinals in Montpellier and Rotterdam. But a lower back stress fracture forced the Russian to miss 3 months of the year and spend 3 hours a day at a clinic doing magnetotherapy. He said he spent the rest of his day eating lunch and sitting on the sofa. Now, speaking on the situation, Rublev stated, "That time was really tough for me. I remember I didn't watch any tennis matches. All the guys were playing and competing. They were on tour, and I was there on the sofa doing nothing." Andrey wasn't going to just lie down and give up, though. He pushed himself through rehab to get back on the court. The climb back to his best began in 2019 when he defeated Roger Federer in a dominant display at the Cincinnati Masters. The 20-time Grand Slam champion was roundly beaten 6-3, 6-4 by Russian qualifier Andrey Rublev in just 62 minutes. It was the fastest defeat that Roger had suffered in 16 years. Yes, Andrey took apart one of the best that ever did it and showed that he was getting back to his best.
He's played 2 players this year ranked inside the world's top 5 as Rublev. He's beaten them both.
Number 7. Breakout 2020 and 2021 season. Rublev's resurgence continued in a breakthrough season in 2020 when he won 5 ATP titles. After taking part in the Qatar Open and Melbourne Invitational, he became the first player to win 2 ATP tournaments in the first 2 weeks of the season since 2004, when Dominic Herbotti won tournaments in Adelaide and Auckland. Rublev achieved his 3rd tour title of the year at the Hamburg European Open, where he defeated second-seeded Stefanos Tsitsipas in 3 sets in the finals. His 1st and 5th title was at the St. Petersburg Open and Vienna Open for 5 titles in the calendar year. So what a year that was. In 2021, he achieved international glory by playing his role in Russia, capturing the Davis Cup title. At the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, he won the mixed doubles title with Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova, defeating compatriots Aslan Karatsev and Elena Vesnima in the final. Rublev played mixed doubles for the first time in his professional career and has no plans to continue until the next Olympics. Yes, first time attempt, and the man struck gold with his partner. Maybe he doesn't jinx himself and played in the Grand Slams. Number 6. Peace lover. Now, you may be wondering what Andrey's stance on the war in Ukraine is, since he is a Russian athlete. He made it clear after his semifinal victory at the Dubai Tennis Championships. Andrey wrote the words "No war, please" on a TV broadcast camera after beating Poland's Hubert Hurkacz to reach the final. He also stated in a news conference at the Dubai event, "In these moments you realize that my match is not important important. It's not about my match, how it affects me. What's happening is much more terrible. You realize how important it is to have peace in the world and to respect each other no matter what, to be united. We should take care of our earth and each other. This is the most important thing. Yes, Andrey Rublev is a lover, not a fighter. Surprise fun fact number 5. Great sense of humor. Andrey's personality, once you get to know him, is to make you laugh. That is what Greek tennis star Stefanos Tsitsipas found out as he spent time together with Andrey at the 2021 Laver Cup. He considered Rublev one of the funniest guys in the group. However, it was on full display in a video interview that went viral. The producer of the show asked Rublev to give a reaction while reading something out from a phone, which he tried to hand it over to him. However, Rublev dropped the phone and is left perplexed for a moment. However, the witty Rublev made a quick punchline on the situation by saying, "I reacted already." Man, that guy's good.
Novak Djokovic? This is Djokovic.
Number 4. Mega endorsements and surging net worth. Rublev's apparel and shoe endorsement are from sports giant Nike. He uses rackets from Head, but they are not his only major sponsorship. Italian luxury brand Bulgari uses him as a brand ambassador for watches, and Penhaligon's for perfume. In terms of his earnings, Rublev has won 11 career titles and amassed $12 million in his 7 years in the pro rank. He is estimated to be worth a sweet $5 million. Number 3. Interest in other sports and trilingual. Outside tennis, Rublev practices boxing and basketball, and he is particularly interested in Mike Tyson. The interest comes from his father, Andrey Rublev Sr., a former professional boxer who later became a restaurant manager. Rublev is also a longtime fan of the Golden State Warriors. Yes, that means that he is a big fan of Steph Curry. He also regularly follows soccer matches as a supporter of FC Barcelona. He can understand sports from the US and Spain because the man knows Russian, English, and Spanish. Like Liam Neeson, Andrey has a particular set of skills.
If you don't play tennis, what would you? For sure it's gonna be, if not tennis, it will be something with the music.
Number 2. Passion for music. When he was younger, Rublev had regular guitar lessons and was even part of a One Direction cover band, although his time in the band was short-lived. Rublev is also pretty serious about creating his own electronic music like his heroes Martin Garrix and Alan Walker. Andrey does not listen to music prior to matches, but it is a big part of his downtime. He stated, "Before matches, I'm not listening to music. I like listening to music when I'm on the road, something like that, and then I love it. I can listen for 4 to 5 hours in a row. I can go from Mozart to really hard rock, old school, then to DJs. I have maybe like 6,000 songs on my phone. I buy everything from iTunes." Yes, Andrey loves his music. Number 1. Great sportsmanship in the 2022 French Open. Rublev faced Marin Cilic in a tense 5-set match. In the end, Cilic prevailed, but the match was marked by unusual sportsmanship twice on the part of Rublev in the 5th set. The tennis umpire ruled that Cilic hit a ball out at the start of the set. Rublev then held up his racket to concede the point, despite replays showing the ball was out and the initial umpire's call was in fact correct. John McEnroe on commentary was left perplexed by the gesture from Rublev. It is interesting because Rublev circled a mark that looked to be out, but then he turned around and gave it to Cilic, McEnroe said. "I don't even know how to respond to that, but nicely done." The crowd showed its appreciation, giving Rublev an ovation. The Russian was at it again in the tiebreak. Cilic delivered what he thought was an ace, only for it to be called a fault. The umpire came down once more, but Rublev saved her the trouble and acknowledged the ball was good, conceding another point. Cilic praised Rublev for his sportsmanship after the match. Andrey played incredibly well. It was incredibly fair play performance on the court. It was a unique sportsmanship on the part of Rublev because he has never been to a single semifinal of a Grand Slam event. However, that's just the kind of guy that Andrey Rublev is and why he is poised for great things in tennis. So what do you make of Andrey Rublev and these surprising facts? Do you think he will get over the hump and win his first major? Let us know in the comments section, smash the like button, and subscribe to the channel for more premium sports-related content.